Hi everybody, this is Dr. Lewis of Coast Wellness in Lisbon. Today we're going to go over another way that I think is really beneficial for us to prevent issues long term, especially issues that are derived from lots of time sitting or lots of time being static. Really important to have an exercise routine, and of course mobility routines are really great to add in throughout the day to break up your working position, to break up the amount of time you spend in the exact same spot. But either way, most of us will have the experience of just being too busy to think about any of that stuff, and a good time to take advantage of maybe getting into different positions is when we get home at night and we're just relaxing or waiting to wind down. Maybe watching a series, having a conversation, reading a book, and we can just kind of spend that time on the floor. And it can be a good way to relax your body a bit as well, especially if you have any pain or tension. But some of the movements that I find really beneficial is getting a little bit of rotation to my hips. So just kind of turning to one side and spending a bit of time in this position. If you have really tight hips, this might be really uncomfortable. You might want to have your hands behind you and just kind of rotating back and forth, or just kind of shifting into this position and spending 30 seconds to a minute in this position and rotating to the other side. Just hanging out here. Our body doesn't get a lot of rotation to the hips, a lot of blood flow through the hips when we're just kind of in the static position. So spending a little bit of time in these positions can be really beneficial. Also opening up the hips, pressing down with the elbows, or just sitting in this position, kind of rocking back and forth, playing with the position a little bit. The last thing is that we spend a lot of time in this rounded forward posture position, and so getting into an extended posture can also be really nice. And for some people, this will be immediately relieving. And some people, this might actually cause a little bit of pain in the lower back. If you're finding that this is causing any radiating pain or symptoms into your legs, stop, and you might want to have an evaluation by somebody that knows how to evaluate things like lumbar stenosis, hernias, and stuff like that. But otherwise, spending a little bit of time in this position or going down onto your belly and pressing up little by little, not being too intense with it. We're just not pressing up with the hands, but just the elbows is fine, and rocking back and forth. And just spending about a minute or two in each of those positions and transitioning between them again, back into this position, just shifting things up so that your body gets a little bit of a change as opposed to going right to the couch or right to a chair that mimics kind of the posture that you're sitting in through the day. Anyway, try that out and try to be consistent with it, and have a good weekend, everybody.